I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us.
Hello, it's me. I'm happy to be here. Happy Heart Day or Valentine's Day if you're celebrating. If you're not, happy to see you. Welcome back to our squirrels, our Neurokin. I'm so close. And new viewers to the channel. We expose and shine a light on MLMs, scams, and unethical business practices. I'm DC, an autistic MLM dropout, helping consumers and exploited individuals recognize and avoid coercive influence. Please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to join us and our technical difficulties as we unravel the twistiness of deceptive practices. Let's go. Let's talk about Ashleigh Mayfield and ItWorks. Y'all voted on this, and then I took down the poll. Tomorrow we're doing Cole LeBrant because we got a prep for Monday. But I'm happy to be here. Hello, chat. Hi, Charlene. Charlene and Avery and Jessica, Lisa, Michelle, Red Raider, Linda, Demi, Jen, Callie, hello, and Kristen, hello. I realize we may have a smaller stream than normal, but I'm happy to be here. And I don't know what happened in my other life, but we're gonna do the best we can. If y'all don't know who Ashleigh Mayfield Banks is, she used to get covered a lot by Jessica Hickson when Jessica was still making content. And I think she was kind of known as the pastor's wife or something like that. And I don't blur faces over here. I don't, if I know the name, I try to let y'all know so you don't join their team. But to each their own. We're going to be watching her video right after she gets home from conference on January 23rd or something like that. I'm going to see if my lights are on. They sure aren't. That's okay. We're going to do our best, Your Honor. Hello. Hello, Brandy Lee. You know what? I haven't played a kazoo yet. Oh. It works. It don't. Trust me, bro. Yes. ItWorks it started out as a rap kind of company, health and wellness, or so they say. I think Savannah's talked about this. Savannah has tried. I'm doing my best. Savannah has tried the wraps. I think if you don't consistently use them, your body goes back. But they also have diet stuff. You'll see a lot of before and afters. Also, did you know you and your company can get in trouble for not putting the correct disclaimers on your before and after photos? Yeah, you can get in big trouble. Hey, K Sakura and Laurenie and K Bird and Chrissy. Hello. The Saran wrap. Yes. Oh, we were so close. I almost had the second light up. Is this one it? Nope, sure isn't. I do have a lot of technical difficulties, but we still have fun. I hope. I think we do. My cousin got sucked into this back in 2014. Rip. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope your cousin's out now, but if they're not, um, I hope they get out soon. Who is ignoring their husband on Valentine's Day to watch the stream? This gal. Catherine, what a great place to be ignoring your spouse. Oh my god. If you've tried ItWorks, do you wanna I don't know, drop a 1 in the chat? If you haven't tried ItWorks, if you mark yourself safe, you can drop a 2 in the chat. Hi Chelsea. My cat is ignoring me, so I am free to watch the stream. I love that. I love that. My dog is also ignoring me. Oh, she's out. Good, good, good. My sister-in-law did it for a while. I did not try the products, which I guess is karma because not karma. I mean, I was in 2 MLMs. I was in Mary Kay Cosmetics and I was in Young Living Essential Oils. Hero, thank you so much. Super chat from Jen. I just want wedding kazoos. Let's go. Here we go. Wedding kazoos coming on up. If you don't know why we love kazoos, I'll tell you right after this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm done. Yay, kazoos! I'm like, I don't know. Once you have something in your mind, like, all hail the mighty kazoo. Those wedding bells are for our good friend, my good friend Jen, and the anniversary coming up. If you haven't been here that long, we counted down to Jen and Emmett's big day, and we had the little counter back there. It used to be closer, but that's how we bing. When I say like, oh my god, we binged this when people subscribe, but we had a little counter like 30 days till Jen's wedding, and then 20, and then 10, and then we did play the kazoos for Jen. So the scream in the kazoo scream is just incredible. If I ever renew my vows, I want that somehow at my ceremony. I mean, let me know when and where. I'll just give you the soundbite. We're gonna read some stuff first in Baby Snark, and then we're gonna watch the video. I did not do anything. Well, I was gonna use a different picture, but the picture we used for the thumbnail, we have. Can I paste this in here? Sure can't. Oh, it's on the desktop. If you've ever been to a MLM conference, you get these little, I don't know, these lanyards, and you're going to have like 1 million ribbons stuck to it so everyone can know how much inventory you loaded. I'm just kidding. How successful you were that year in your multi-level marketing company. And Ashleigh was successful. I'm just going to zoom in so we can see Ambassador Diamond. It says Ashleigh Snack Mayfield. I don't know what that means. $1 million lifetime income club, top 100 income earners, Hall of Fame award winner, Leadership Summit, Elite Experience 2024, Changing Lives Together. Oh boy. So this is allegedly, she posted these back in January. I thought she moved to a different MLM because she's posting about this mat, the one with the spiky things that you lay on and you're supposed to be magically healed of your back pain, whatever it's called. She's been promoting that on her Instagram, and so I was like, oh my god, is she in a different MLM? She hasn't posted about ItWorks, but she's doing the Jessie Lee, the Ray Higdon, the twisty, what is it called? Interaction deal where she's posting about everything except her MLM, and then she'll sprinkle in a before and after, or she has her team tag her, so she's not the one actually doing the before and after pictures. It's twisty as hell. She's still in ItWorks. So when I saw the thumbnail, I thought this was Kelsey Ray, or somehow she spells her name. Yeah. Yes, she's the one that calls people heifers. Yep, you are correct. She is very energetic, maybe too energetic for me. No, like, I'm not saying, like, I don't like her being energetic. It's a stark contrast. So buckle up. We're gonna read this stuff. We're gonna read this shit. Maybe. Okay, so here's the edification. Let me just make it a little bigger so everyone can read. I tried to blur out the ones that were, like, people that aren't public figures. But Ashleigh's also posted all of these on her page. We'll do our best. Ah!
So many laughs, so many tears, so many adventures, so many memories, so many awkward moments. Crying, laughing, tilty face. I'm beyond grateful for you and your friendship. Tag Ashleigh Mayfield. You constantly inspire me with your honesty, your hunger to succeed, and your faith, and calling us heifers. Just kidding, it doesn't say that. Thank you for always being you, showing me what's possible, and pushing me beyond what I believe is possible. Happy 40th birthday, my friend. The end.
All right, so that's the first one. I was just using that as an edification, kind of like she has a bunch of people doing that for her. Not all of these ones. This is one showing that they're using ItWorks to get people out of debt, allegedly. So, this is a pretty twisty of the MLMs to do this. I think Modere was getting in people's finances too. It's fuckery, in my opinion, because you're going to get in a bunch of financial twistiness if you get involved in MLM. So.
Okay. Officially at 9. Scissors. Credit card. Scissors. I am so excited for this movement! Exclamation point. Real women achieving real goals and a better future for their family. We have gone on so many adventures together. And one of my favorite things about Amanda is she never backs down from a fight. She's willing to lean in, to wrestle, and to do whatever it takes for her family to win. Exclamation point. She's creating the freedom they deserve with this business. Exclamation point squared. Purple heart, purple heart, purple heart. Congratulations, friend, on this achievement. Bold text. Exclamation point to the fourth power. Return, dot, return, dot, return, dot, return, dot, return. The average monthly income for an ItWorks distributor, including all ranks, active or inactive, is $304. USD. See the 2022 income disclosure because we can't update it for 2025. Oh, it doesn't say that. The disclosure, you can click on the link.
I will say this, Ashleigh does a good job linking that income disclosure. Don't you dare use the purple heart for your nonsense. I know. I'm honestly, with my love for purple, I'm offended. That's the only way you can do it. You have to read the emojis. You have to do the hard returns. It's the only way for Baby Snark to do this. Wow. Catherine says, wow, how are they not all retiring on that monthly income? We are going to click on the income disclosure. We'll take a look. We've got also, we have all of Ashleigh Mayfield's reels, but the one that we're going to listen to is the one where she just got home from conference, convention, cult, something like that. Purple is offended as well. Absolutely. Okay, next one. Here we go. Conference post. This is from one of her underlings. I say underling with the best way possible. I'm not trying to be an asshole. When you're in MLM, you do get caught up supporting the leader. And then you get caught up trying to say the good things about the leader so that you can get attention on yourself. It's just what happens. It really is what happens in MLM.
Clear your throats, take a drink, and get ready. My whole crew is in Florida for our annual conference, and I'm so jealous right now. Emoji, big eyes. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be crying. I can't see. I normally never, all caps, miss our events, but due to the season my family is in, moving across country in 21 days, I had to, emoji with a triangular hat and confetti and a confetti blower, whatever that's called. I had to sit this one out. Crying face, crying face, crying face. Return. Thankfully, it's 2025, and I'm not left out completely. Am I on the live stream having a full dance party in my kitchen right now? ... Absolutely. Heart hands. Smiley face. I know Ashleigh Mayfield went nuts when the DJ asked if there, T-H-E-I-R instead of T-H-E-R-E, but that's okay. If there were any Swifties in the house? Okay, forget it. It says, if T-H-E-I-R, W-A-S, any Swifties in the house, and Swifties is capitalized. I diagonal in, laughing face, football hands, and pink heart. So many huge things coming this weekend. And even though I'm not there, physically, I'll be delivering all info straight to ya. I thought that said all straight to hell, but I wasn't reading correctly. All the info straight to ya. Exclamation point squared. Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. Return. Following along here and in my... Follow along here and in my stories. It's gonna be, quote, whole nother level. Exclamation point to the fourth power. And then, confetti blower, confetti blower, confetti blower, confetti blower.
Oh, dear God. Oh, Baby Snark, that was rough. Grammar police better be coming. It's not me. We'll just do... Attention, grammar police. Attention, grammar police. Can you please come to the front of the grocery store? Can you please come to the front of the grocery store? Convention posts are going up now. Convention posts are going up now. Thank you. All right. I just thought these were good to show. Ashleigh does this a lot, and she has her downline do this and tag her so that she can get the word out without her being like, oh my God, let me do a post. Oh my God, let me do a post. Baby Snark is great for tax return work. Red Raider, you're welcome. I'm a giver. Chelsea said, reporting for duty. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Clean up on aisle ItWorks. Clean up an aisle, it works. Yes, I can't wait to use this one, K-Bird. Go on, DC. Baby Snark's the star of this show. I mean, honestly, I'm only here for Baby Snark. I don't know why I stopped using Baby Snark so much, so here we go. Here's a convention post. These are public on Ashleigh's account. I'm not blurring anybody, okay? Oh, Lord. Here we go. So if you're watching, I mean, if you're listening to this, it's pictures of Ashleigh on stage, on a very small stage, and then in a conference center. And this is another post from one of her commercial cultlings on her team.
When the all caps Ashleigh Mayfield shouts you out for paying off another all caps credit card this month, you feel like that luckiest girl in the world. Hard return. I'm not writing this. Don't burn my channel down. Our tribe is tackling debt one card at a time. Hard return. We've had 4 cards paid off so far. Exclamation point squared. Space, space, space. Who wants to come to our credit card cutting party? Question mark. Space, space. Give me 5 minutes and I will teach you how! Exclamation point.
Oh, preying on people who are in debt by trying to get them involved in your MLM. Gross. You know why it's especially gross? Because 99 back in the day when the John M. Taylor study came out, I think it was in 2011. He did a study and he said that 99.6% of people don't make any money, lose money, or go into debt in multi-level marketing. 99.6. Oh, but I can be part of the 0.4%. Hello? Excuse me? All right. Hello. Is this Christy? How do I pronounce your name? Yay, finally catching a live. New follower to your channel. Thank you so much. Welcome. We'll just do an honorary welcome to Illyria. Just welcome to the new people.
Horatio Gold, headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir.
Heard you wanted to see me?
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Welcome. And y'all, don't forget to take your meds. Don't forget to hydrate. Regulate yourself. I hope you're crafting. I hope you're laughing. Whatever you want to do, welcome. My light still won't turn on, but that's okay. Just another technical difficulty. Hello to all the lurkers. No need to chat, but we appreciate you being here. I really do. When I was first thinking about getting out, I watched content secretly for a year. And then I was so scared to like a stream because I didn't want my upline potentially seeing if I was liking content that was anti-MLM. Then I started dipping my toes in by going to the chat, and then I started chatting more. Then I joined Aaron's Discord, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm still in an MLM, and lots of the Discord members helped me out and pointed me to other anti-MLM people who helped me through some of the people on the Snark crew. And now I'm here. I got out in April of 2022. Best decision I made. So, Zippered Bell, I'm so glad to hear that. Hi, Wendy. Grooming the eyebrows. Go for it. All right, here we go. Next one. Baby Snark's coming in hot. Oh, Lord. Another. We'll look at the cult diagram in a second. Ugh. Also, Ray Higdon does this, the edification fuckery, meaning your downline, if you want to get the attention from the cult leader, you edify them, you talk them up, you, and he tells you that's how you get attention from people that are, I don't know, someone that you want to be close to. It's gross. Ray Higdon he's a spiritual, culty, like, MLM coach. It's not a good time. It really is not. Here we go. Oh.
Here we go. No words, heart hands, red heart with sparkles, hard return. I'm so honored and humbled! Exclamation point. Our company does an annual leadership summit. Capitalized for both of those words. Retreat, where the top capitalized income earners, comma, builders, comma, and recruiters come together to plan, comma, strategize, comma, and hear all the secrets for 2025! Exclamation point, to the third power, cubed. Hard return. My leader, Ashleigh Mayfield, tagged, earned it for the second year in a row because of her hard work and dedication to helping others, and she decided to invited me as her plus one. Crying face, football hands. Hard return. When she called me to tell me I was at a loss for words, and I'm so grateful that she chose me to be part of this experience! Exclamation point. Hard return. Ashley, I appreciate you more than I will ever be able to put into words, and I cannot wait to be at your side, learning and soaking in every moment of this experience, surrounded by so many other top leaders in the company. To say I am excited is an understatement. Exclamation point squared. Hard return. Stay tuned for all the travel content in just a couple of weeks. Plane. Fire. Peace sign. Can I just say, the plane and the fire together? I would not. I would not want to put those two emojis next to each other. Honestly. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. All right. We do have some before and afters, but that will be on the Facebook.
All the things just
Ashley, stop. We are going to look at that after the video. I'm not trying to keep y'all here and, I don't know, make it some type of clickbaity situation. We're just going to do this, then we're going to do videos, then we're going to go back to the Facebook page and do a little snooping. Do not touch the poop. We don't do that here. We have a couple of rules. Don't be a chicken nugget. No ad hominem. We have some rules. 1, Nightbot's going to come up with the rules. Not like come up right now. Oh, God. I'm doing my best. We have a couple of rules. It'll populate in the chat. Just, cursing is fine. Cursing someone is not fine. So fuck is fine. Fuck you is not. Don't touch the poop. No ad hominem. You can say like what you like or don't like about a person, but don't use it to tear them down. We don't use ad hominems to debunk multi-level marketing fuckery, because that we don't do logical fallacies here. But I'm ready to continue forward. I don't even know what I'm saying. Let me just go back really quickly. I'm just going to do this for 1 second. I also realized that I think that I've messed up my my presentation mode, but that's okay. While we do this, what's your high, what's your low? What is my low? Didn't get a good scan back from my MRI. My high, I got to go to the gym. Then I did my sauna situation. Then I took a cold shower. Like, I used tip to help me regulate myself. So that was a positive. I also went out to eat with my dad, my sister, and my mom for midday Valentine's Day. And I got some flowers from my spouse. So those are my highs. Let's see. let me just do this really quickly. We like to look at actual logical fallacies as they come up. I'm just a little bit behind. I'd love to look at your highs and lows while I get this really quickly. I'm just going to attach my logical fallacies wherever they are. Streaming supplies? I organize everything and now I don't know where anything is. I don't know if y'all have ever done that before, but I have. How interesting. I hope I didn't delete it. That would be bad. Oh, that's okay. We'll just work on it. We'll do our best to do our worst. Hi, I've gotten back into reading and found some special edition books on sale. I love that. Hi is laying in bed with my kids watching the stream while playing a brain. Yay! Hi, I found out today I received a monetary gift from a donor through the university. Lo, my job is sucking my soul. Jen, good luck to you. My high is that I got a new tattoo. Oh, Avery, I have to go into the Discord and see it. So we are going to run into appeal to emotion, false dichotomy, hasty generalization, ad hominem, bandwagon fallacy, false analogy, and slippery slope in this stream. So it's going to be a good time. By good time, I mean not going to be a good time. So let me just double check how bad I get so excited to stream. I seem to forget to set up my scenes. So please hold. Well, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh, there we go. Yep. You were so close, EJ. Let me do this. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. We're so close. Pretty good. I mean, pretty good. Now I'm on the right side. No, I'm not. Just kidding. Mother trucker. Subscribe for more technical difficulties. Okay, here we go. And then we're going to put Ashleigh Mayfield Banks on the screen. I'm new here, except I'm not. I keep saying I'm new here, and it's literally been like 3 years, so sidekick. Here we go. There she is. I want to get what's that really long book? The Call Me Ishmael? Whatever it is. I think there's a movie, and I want to just use all of the sound bites whenever we see an MLM person in the wild. That's probably not appropriate, but I can't stop thinking about it. I'll just put her over here, I guess. We're so close. Do. I'm a professional. Except I'm not. I'm gonna have grace for myself. I'm gonna talk myself into having grace for myself. There we go. Ta-da! 12 minutes later. Perfect. Perfect. Moby Dick. Yes. I promise I'm not a cat. Yes. We need to get that soundbite. You know what I'm saying? Like, there she blows, but you know what I'm saying? With the whale. And I know whale hunting's not the thing. I'm just saying. I would love the soundbite. She's very energetic. I'm going to start her off low, and then we're going to see where we need to put her, sound-wise. I'm scared.
Hey, everybody. What is up? Ashleigh Mayfield here. Happy Monday. It is crazy. All the things. Just got back from being out of town for almost a week, which is so crazy to say. I think that's like one of the longest times that I've ever really been away from my husband and my family. But super excited. I wanted to come on live. How gross is it that I have to put my finger in this chapstick because I don't know where my stick chapstick is?
Oh my god. Okay, the chaos is chaosing. Hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't realize she was gonna get small like that. Oh god. She is talking about coming home from conference. So this is the stream that happened right after conference. I love when you say that. I'm new here. It's a tagline for your brand. Yeah. Yeah. She's not sped up. This is her at her default setting. This is also me at my default setting. Oh, Jen. Oh, hold on, Jen. I'm going to take myself off of this one because I want hold on. I want you to see I have God dang it. Look, I've got Peter Pan right there. Oh, like, let me flip myself. Distracted. Reverse. Right there. I also have Sunny's Sky Hop used to watch the channel. My lights aren't working, but the Sky painted me and Caspian sitting under a tree, and then this is one of Sky's Valentine's card with Caspian that they sent me. So anyways. No, I don't support Scentsy, but Jen was a top person and gave me the Peter Pan one and also gave me the R2D2 one, and I love them so much. Anyways, back to the stream. Okay. Yes, this is her typical energy. I would say go back and watch Jessica Hickson's, but Jessica took all of her videos down. So yeah, this one is pretty magical with all the lights, and I'm not saying go buy Scentsy. I'm just commenting that the Disney ones are pretty cool. Why point out your finger and why I hope you wash your hands. Don't make it weird and the mouth noises. Yeah, we're just here. Is this gonna press play?
It's like, that's freaking disgusting. But anyways, I want to come on live. I was going to go live on my team page and kind of just talk about, like what are the steps that we need to move forward. And I'm still going to do that. But I thought, why not come here and just share it with so many of you who follow my journey. And again, thank you so much just for all the kind words, the messages, the tags on Instagram. Like, I'm getting it all. I love you guys. You guys are literally the best. So
this is her. I downloaded this as high of a quality as I could. So I'm sorry. She's very much Ray Higdon. She goes, hey, 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 every single time. Not that Ray Higdon coined that, but he's known for that. She also says things that he says, so I'm not sure if she is a student of his.
we just got back from conference, and maybe you weren't at conference. That's okay. Hopefully you watched the replay if you're in our company, right? Because that's still a really big deal. Now, you definitely missed it. This was my favorite event that we have had in 5 years, okay? Like since our last huge conference in 2020, the world going crazy.
I'm sorry. My eyes were just rolling. My brain enjoys the speed she speaks at, but my social battery does not enjoy the energy level. Yes, lots of information in a short period of time, and Ashleigh's really good at not using filler words. Something I'm working on 3 years later. What should we want to do something. I want to do something for April for getting out of MLM. I'm just reading some of the comments. Sorry. I'm getting a different, not a different setup, but I'm adding something so I can have the chat right here. So I'm working on it. I'm just taking a breath before I press play. She's a pastor's wife. Not that if you're an ethical religious person, you're welcome. Sometimes she says stuff like calling people heifers, and I don't think it's in a way like you call your friend the B word and it's like your friends a little bit, or I don't know. But some of the stuff that she does, I'm like, wait, okay. It just makes me go, the red flag guy. It's a red flag to me. To me.
And I'm so excited about it. And so the energy was there, and that's just an intangible that you don't get. However, still making sure you like invest time in watching the replay. Why would you not do that? This is the thing that kills me. And listen, this is going to be like raw, real. Y'all know how I am, okay? I had my happy coffee. I'm like,
She says raw, real. She yells. She yells, she yells, she yells. This is an appeal to emotion. So from minute 1 to minute 16 right now, she said, and I'm so excited about it. And so the energy was there. And that's just an intangible that you don't get. However, still making sure you invest time in watching the replay. Why would you not do that? This is an appeal. This appeal to emotion attempts to persuade the audience by generating excitement and FOMO, fear of missing out, rather than providing logical reasons for watching the replay. And I'm going to try to do our new logical fallacies, which is appeal to emotion. Please give me grace. I redid all these by me reading them. What is the appeal to emotion fallacy? Manipulating emotions instead of presenting logical arguments is the appeal to emotion. For example, think of the children. How can you vote against this bill? So I tried to do it because I know there's a couple comments about the robotic one, so that's as good as it's gonna get. That's as good as it's gonna get, guys.
like, okay. But anyways, where is my coffee?
Yes. Dustin is adorable.
I think I left it downstairs. Anyways, what was I going to say? Oh, this is
her brain buffered. Her brain is her brain is buffering, and I'm here for it. I heard Emily say that the other day. Emily Baker. My parents and I are so invested in the Karen Reed trial, I cannot. So we've been watching it, and I don't remember which stream it was, but Emily paused and she's like, my brain is buffering. And that's so accurate to so many things.
The thing that bothers me is when people take their hard-earned money and invest it in a company, they invest it in a business, whether it's my team, it's the company at large that I'm a part of, or other competing companies. Because guess what? There's so many great companies out there, right? You take your hard-earned money and then you don't show up, and then you don't invest your time, you don't lean in. And I'm not talking about flying across country. I'm talking about if you couldn't fly across country, then your responsibility is to watch the replay. It is.
Ma'am? Hello? We realize that we're all in, we're not in it anymore, but an independent contractor in multi-level marketing, you're in it for yourself by yourself. And they will always say, oh, we're in it for ourselves, but not by ourselves. And it's like, no. Your number is you're by yourself. And sometimes in the independent contractor policies and procedures that you sign or the contract you sign, it says your upline's supposed to make themselves available to you. Beachbody looked at that and said, you can pay me $40 a month of Shakeology shipment and I'll let you into my Facebook group, even though they're supposed to make themselves available to you for free. But you get it. It gets a little twisty. It gets a little high control groupy. That's not a word. That's okay. It gets a little like this. Ashleigh's at the top. She's a top leader. She has core devotees. We saw some of those with the posts. We'll see more people edifying her. Same thing with rank and file members. Then you have the fringe members, and then you have the outer fringe members. And when you look at this graph, I made the graph. I didn't come up with this. It's Steve Hassan's. Anyways, I used to work for him. I don't anymore. And Jessica and I used to work for him. But this kind of explains why people have different experiences, but also when you're closer to the leader, the the influence gets stronger as well. So we're at 39 likes. Does someone want to take pity on me and help us get off an odd number? Y'all know how I feel about the odd numbers, except 5 is our favorite odd number, but we're not on a 5, we're on a 9.
To be caught up. It is to be as leaned in as possible. Drop a 1 below if you've ever had anyone on your team like that. Like they pay all this money and then they're like, why am I not making money? And I'm like, baby, you don't even show up to team meetings. You can't even open up the chat I'm in with you. Like, what is going on? Okay. So anyways, I just want to share with you guys a little bit about what like my focus is, because there are different personalities out there at the same time. It's really easy to come back from an event like this incredible conference that we just have and feel overwhelmed. Drop a 2 if you've ever felt overwhelmed. You're kind of looking at all.
I feel overwhelmed right now. Why are you being so bossy? I mean, you can be any kind of way. Why would people want to stay on your team when you treat them like shit? She's always like, I'm going to be real with you. And I'm like, you're about to yell. I know you're about to yell right now. I know it. I know it. I know it. You know how I know it? Because you do it all the time. That's a different one. Karen Reed was the one, the car, the Boston Canton PD, and he was found in the snow. The suitcase one was wild. I think she feels empowered. Like with Duracell batteries. You remember the Energizer? Oh, we need to... Okay, I'm going to write it down. We need to get the Energizer bunny clip. I have a whole list now. For Kelsey Ray. And for the other, Brittany Anderson. We do go on squirrel trails a lot here, which is why our members are called squirrels. So yeah. I love Natalie too. I like, I can't talk about this without being emotional, but Bruce Rivers, criminal lawyer, because he lost his son. I really like the lawyer, I like Runkle of the Bailey and Emily are my favorite, but I like a lot of them. They're really great. And I got like the woodwork, Law and Lumber. Yeah. If anyone I worked with acted this way in a professional capacity, I would have words with their manager. For sure. The suitcase one was close to you, Charlene? Holy crap. We need a sad violin. Okay, I will do this. Sad violin. We also, if you're a member, we have a soundbite. We have a soundbite channel in Discord that is super helpful for me because I just go and grab the links. Yes, Julie, 100%.
All these pieces and you're like, where do I start? Where do I begin? So if you find any value, you need to share this with your team, okay? So the first thing is truly...
I would not share this with my team ever. Not that I'm in MLM anymore. Some people will think like, oh, this is what I need. This is the energy I need. You don't need to get yelled at. Truly, you don't need to get yelled at. You may think like, oh my God, I'm an MLM. I must need this. No, you do not. An internal boundary you can have is someone raising their voice. You don't have to put up with that. You really don't. You really and truly don't. Someone's manipulating you, internal boundary crossed. You don't have to stay there. You don't. Someone's calling you names like heifer, that's an internal boundary that they're crossing. You can say, you continue to cross boundaries. I'm done. I'm going to walk away. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. No value found here. Correct. Law nerds, yes. And yesterday when I was streaming with Avery and we were redoing the Firmaglow website, Avery had the Facts Not Fuckery shirt on, and it was the best. Is value in the room with us, Carmen? No. It has left the room because Ashleigh scared it out of the room.
creating a game plan. My responsibility as the leader, and you might not be on the level that I'm at, okay? But
Oh, and you might not be on the level I'm at. Oh God, are you serious? I don't even know what to say. I'm like, where's my sounds? I don't. Hopefully this will work. Where's the long one?
Can I ask you a question now?
Just wait.
Can I just ask you a question? I only want to ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? I'm just asking you a question. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Yes, Michelle, we're working on the crafters against MLM, and it's gonna be good. Can we just the audacity, the fraudacity, like honestly, this is perfect for Ashleigh.
You know what? I love myself. Even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget, I still love myself.
Oh Lord. Value did the Homer Simpson note meme. Yes.
it starts where you're at. And this is what I said from stage, if you remember on Saturday.
This is what I said from stage, and if you didn't see it, you need to go rewatch it because it was awesome. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't feel proud. I'll read it. My little Bill of Rights. Communication. Hold on. When I was in IOP, we did this thing where we wrote out Bill of Rights for ourselves. And there was one about be treated as a capable adult and take pride in my competence and accomplishment. So I'm not saying that
The greatest part.
I'm not saying that she shouldn't feel pride in what she's accomplished. I'm saying that she's there because of the financial sacrifices of her downline and using the few and far between of people budgeting better to pay off their credit cards doesn't mean they're actually winning in multi-level marketing, in my opinion. Yeah, it was really good, Carmen. I only take this kind of attitude from bunnies because, to be honest, I'm not on Mina Bun's level. No one is. Demi, would it be possible? Does your rabbit do the stomping mad thing? If so, can you send me a video if you ever catch your rabbit doing that or being sassy? I would love to have it for when we react to Ray Higdon. Truly.
That this company has played a role in my life. There's like a lot of birds outside my window right now. Is that it taught me I didn't have to wait until I was ready. I didn't have to wait until I had all my ducks in a row. I didn't have to wait until I reached the top of the company and changed my life. I was able to allow God to use me right where I was. And so it starts where you're at, whether you're
God of the gaps. I mean, it's not quite God of the gaps because it's not science. Like, oh, if we can't explain it, it's God. So she's saying all of her success is from God. Well, then what about the people who believe in God who don't make any money in multi-level marketing? Oh, well, it's just their mindset. No, you didn't say that. You didn't say that. She does that sometimes, but I don't have a video yet. Okay.
just leading yourself or you have one person underneath you, like
Cute.
You're a leader. So my
No, that's fine.
responsibility is really to cultivate and create the game plan. Where do we need to be over the next 30 days, over the next 60 days? And so that means my responsibility first and foremost is to start rallying my troops. Who has been leaned out? Drop a 3 if maybe you were a little like, put your business on the back burner in December. Or maybe you have someone underneath you who put their business on the back burner in December, okay? Because let's be honest, like, who wants to lose weight in December? Like, we're trying to eat all the pies. Can I get an amen? Okay? And so, but maybe they're still back.
Now keep this in mind. Who wants to lose weight in December? We're going to see before and after before and after before and after. Because they're focusing on weight loss or toning up That's the focus of ItWorks. So there might be a trigger warning if you're sensitive about eating and body image and stuff before we do that. I mean, it's certainly something that doesn't like trigger me. Sometimes I'm better than others. K-Burr said, I got the funniest picture of my cat today. He was actually happy, but it looked like major side-eye. It was so close to the camera, it looks very judgy. I love that. Tori said, God called. He wants no part of your schemes, ma'am. Tori, get him.
There in December. Maybe they said they wanted to jumpstart January. They wanted to relaunch, but they just haven't had that opportunity yet. Now's the perfect time. You're leaving conference. You have energy. If you have energy, drop the flame emoji below and tag someone, okay?
Is the flame emoji for energy, is it for ItWorks burning to the ground? What? Oh, sorry.
You have the energy. So as the leader, it's your responsibility.
Send it to me. Also, I love your cat.
To transfer that energy. Don't get upset about the people who didn't show up. Don't get upset about the people who didn't get in the room.
Lisa said, for some reason, I thought ItWorks had to do with business stuff and resale rights. That is, again, sometimes the name or whatever really can throw everyone off. I'm just going to put this over here and we'll just do a quick recap, just if you're new. All right. Isn't she upset about the people who didn't show up? I mean, she gave him a little bit of a attitude. I mean, a lot of attitude. She comes across as very judgy, in my opinion. So ItWorks was started by Mark Pentecost, a former high school math teacher and basketball coach, came across a body wrap product that claimed to create the appearance of rapid slimming. Seeing the potential for direct sales, he invested $300,000 from a second mortgage on his Michigan home to found the company. The products are skincare, nutrition, beauty, and personal care. And they can say they're all this stuff, but for me, it's more the wraps are the hero of the company. Their flagship product is the Ultimate Body Applicator, also known as the Crazy Wrap Thing or Skinny Wrap. This body contouring wrap was the company's initial offering and remains a key product. Over time, ItWorks has expanded its catalog to include nutritional supplements, essential oils, skincare products, weight loss products, including skinny coffees, clothing, and accessories. And again, we'll talk about that in a second because I think that MLMs branch out to keep their reps from doing other MLMs, but that's just me. ItWorks operates as a multi-level marketing company relying on a network of independent distributors called Rappreneurs to sell products and recruit new members. Distributors can earn income through direct sales commissions and bonuses from their downline team's performances. The company has grown significantly since its founding, expanding internationally and reportedly reaching hundreds of millions of dollars in annual revenue by 2017. So that's a little bit of a recap. Also, does someone want to take pity on me? We know how we feel about the threes, and we're actually on 2 odd numbers, but that's okay. Five's our favorite odd number. Hi, Amberry. That's why I stick to Bomb Party.
With you, you have to transfer that energy. You have to leave and make sure that they have it. And so really rallying my tribe, rallying my people, reminding
rallying who? Ma'am? We're coming up on the second logical fallacy at minute 6. I think. Minute 6 and minute 7.
Them. I believe in you. I believe you have what it takes. I believe in this next season.
Hi, Kristen.
Sorry, I just feel like food flew out of my teeth.
If we're talking about professionalism, I would say we're missing it on this video, since we talked about it with Stephanie. K-Bird said, I mean, as someone starting an MLM, as if they know the product is too sketchy for conventional business. Yeah, I don't know why people decide to go with MLM, other than the reps are the glorified customers, so they have the potential of getting customers, and they know that their distributors are going to be buying and potentially inventory loading.
I just got done eating. All right. I think the happy coffee is getting to my head. When I was talking, don't watch the replay.
Is this supposed to be funny?
I think, what was I saying?
Ma'am, you need to watch the replay. Hi,
I
Danielle.
don't know. Okay, but you.
Hi. You didn't miss too much. I've been running my mouth. I hope I didn't miss too much. Kids wanted to be tucked in the moment you went live, and they didn't go to sleep. Oh, well, welcome. You didn't miss too much. We read some of the posts about the edification of her team when she went to conference, and then this is her yelling at us for 17 minutes about watching the replay, and then telling them to watch the replay because she spoke on stage and to get serious and all this other shit.
You got to rally your people. And so you want to make sure that
Yeah, watch Savannah's new video. Please ignore me leaving a million comments. I was trying to help. I was trying to help the algorithm, okay?
I still believe in them. I believe in their dreams. I believe they have what it takes, okay? And so, as a leader, you want to make sure you go to your people and that you're communicating that with them, right? That they know that they matter. They know they're important. Being clear about the goals, being clear about the things that you want. I think for me, there's two things that I told my team we're focusing on Q1. Now,
Oh my God. Talking about how to influence and keep control of your team, it is part of the BITE model of authoritarian control. Behavioral control, information control, thought control, emotional control. You have it for individuals, you have it for leaders, you have it for organizations. I feel good about sharing this graphic because I made it, and I feel good about sharing the other graphic because I made that one too. Ignore the bastardization of the ones on the website because I don't know what happened. Hi, Rachel. I would say that Ashleigh falls into the leader category. You can see on the destructive side, you see the narcissistic, psychopathic, elitist, grandiose. I don't know how to pronounce that. Power hungry, secretive, deceptive, claims absolute authority. Ashleigh does this, truly. And if you go to organizations, Ashleigh's organization, not ItWorks, but Ashleigh's downline, that whole entity, you have elitism, authoritarian structure, deceptive manipulation, cloning people. The ends justify the means. They preserve their own power, and there's no legitimate reasons to leave. Just something to think about, because MLMs, in my opinion, are commercial cults. You can get it with religious organizations. You can have a family unit that operates as a high control group. So there's lots of high control groups out there. Oh, cute, Savannah.
this happened back at the beginning of this month. We had like a big, our first team meeting of January. Every year we have our team meetings on Tuesday, so I call it Vision Tuesday. And I kind of cast vision, and normally I've been casting vision for the entire year. However, I decided this time to just cast vision for Q1, because how many of you know, like, it's hard to see December sometimes. It's hard to see October, right? It's hard to see July. And so where do we want to be at the end of Q1? And so we have rank and debt. Those are the only two things we're focusing on. So now we're almost...
We have what? Work on your rank and pay off your debt? Because paying off your debt works for Ashleigh's marketing. I guess we're focusing on that instead of doing the before and afters, even though there's a hell of a ton before and afters on Ashleigh's page. Cast Vision, what is this, a Dungeons and Dragons campaign? I mean, that would be way more interesting, Emberry. You know what we should do? We should have the rollers go on, and we can roll for different, we should do a D&D stream. Okay. D&D stream. Writing it down.
a third of the way done with Q1, right? By the time January is done. And so really helping people get a game plan for the next 60 days. Say, this is where I want you to be by March 31st. This is how many credit cards we want to pay off by March 31st. This, blah, blah, blah. But focusing on those two things, that's it. That's all I'm talking about. I'm talking about ranking up and I'm talking about paying off credit cards because we are on a mission. And so if...
Can I ask a question? And this is, I'm not trying to be negative. Do people in ItWorks want their downlines to pay off debt product, or are they truly, out of the goodness of their heart, trying to get people to pay off debt? And are they allowing their downline to stop buying as much so they can pay off debt faster? I don't know. It seems like the uplines benefit because of the PR from their downlines tagging them and being so grateful that they're paying off credit cards. And it makes it seem like more people are winning because they're paying off debt. I don't know. We'll do a lighthearted Dungeons and Dragons stream. Kind of like an homage, a parody, short. Hubby and I went out to dinner and they had live music and the lead singer from Blessed Union of Souls was singing. Cute. I mean, cool. I've played D&D a few times and I just get too goofy and unserious every time. Goofy, unserious stream. Limit it to 2 hours. Also, we could do things just for MLM leaders battling stuff. If you want to help with debt, try a credit union rather than a pyramid scheme. Demi, that's too good of advice. How is ItWorks still in business? I don't know. I feel like Ashleigh Mayfield is just keeping them in business by just her willpower and her energy.
If you're leading your team, what mission are you leading them on? You've got to start getting clear about that. You've got to start getting loud about that. And you want your people to repeat.
You're definitely loud about it.
Everyone in my tribe should know how many credit cards we are trying to cut up. And if you're listening on my tribe.
You know what? I should have done a counter for how many times she said tribe. Guess what? We can know how many times she's going to say. Open up Premiere Pro really quickly. This is worth it. I promise this is worth it. Premiere Pro. We just did the transcript on it. I just want to know. I just want to know how many times she says tribe. Open. Please. Okay. Find tribe. Only 3? I don't believe that for a second. She says, I don't believe that for a second. She apparently only says it 3 times. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Tribe, drop it in the chat.
Take pity on me.
They should know that. It should be infiltrated in their brain. We've mentioned it at least 47 and a half times in the last 2.5 weeks, right? And so you've got to make sure that you're loud about that. So really getting clear on a game, really rallying my troops, saying the same thing.
Rallying your troops. Everybody's an independent contractor. Ma'am.
You know what? I love myself. Even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget, I still love myself.
They're all in it. If you're watching this and you're like, oh my God, that's my leader. I love my leader so much. Fine. You're an independent contractor. She's talking about rallying her troops as if she can control anything that y'all are doing and that y'all have to do stuff she says. No, thanks. I'll pass. Truly, I'll pass. I'll pass. I'll pass. I'll pass.
Having a unified focus, this has to be a part of the plan. It has to be a priority in what it is we're doing. The second thing is getting back to the basics. One of the things that
she's been talking about getting back to the basics since the beginning of time. I remember her talking about it on Jessica Hickson's videos. I've watched her other stuff, her videos before. Back to the basics, back to the basics. And she says this because her downline isn't doing the work that she wants them to do, in my opinion.
Shout out Katie. She said this. She was like, you are making your coffee every day. Why are you not posting about it? I was so good at this.
The coffee is their skinny coffee. So, or you could actually make delicious coffee
with our house and
that's not multi-level marketing. That costs a hell of a lot less. You know what? How much is their skinny coffee? Let's go. Let me just look it up real quick. How much ItWorks skinny coffee? Mother trucker. Skinny cold brew. $74. Morning Duo Skinny Brew, $132. Hello? ItWorks. Skinny? Oh my god. One bag? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it that loud. $55 for monthly subscription, $74 for one bag. This. You can make cold brew. I mean, you can make cold brew in your fridge with like a mason jar or whatever. My mom makes cold brew all the time with this this little pitcher, and it has a little like a filter thing in it. So what does 4 bags cost? $128. So what a deal. How many servings is in this? Oh, keto friendly. Coffee's already keto friendly. No artificial colors or flavors. Gut health, fasting friendly, soy free, daily, non-GMO. Doesn't mean anything. And it's GMO, like genetically modified things that actually have helped people. Like the war on that is wild. Fires up focus. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. This is wild. Boosts metabolism and energizes the body to burn calories and body fat. Feature.
I don't know what I'm doing. Features and benefits. Who did this? Can I just point your attention to the bullet? The boost is low. Features low. Replenishes lower. Fires not where replenishes is, and developed is quite high. Hello? Who did this? Who did this? This is a screenshot. Oh my god, please stop. Features clinically proven BI-04 registered trademark. Or registered. Probiotic that actively supports immunity. Asterisk. Replenishes beneficial gut bacteria to support a healthy microbiome. Asterisk. Fires up focus and concentration with 6 brain boosting nootropics. Nootropics? Asterisk. Developed exclusively to enjoy over ice. Comma. Multiple times a day! Exclamation point. 'Cause we want your money. Oh wait, it doesn't say that. Sorry. Oh, there's a video. Yes. We love a video. We love a video. Mm-hmm.
Okay. We always will stop for a video. Let's do this. Do. I won't put myself on screen. Ready? Oh my god. Are you truly telling me that you put this video in and it can't even load correctly? Oh god. Boy. This embedded video is just taking my breath away because I'm raging. I don't even know. Sorry, let me let it buffer. Let me let it load a little bit. That looks awful. So inclusive for people that are listening to this or listening because they're and also have low vision or are blind. That's so helpful. There's lots of words going one by one to the beat, and they didn't add any help to read it. So cool. Sarcasm. Yay, skinny cold brew. That's really expensive in my opinion. Okay, so we have no, I don't want to buy this. Bifido.
Sorry. Bifidobacteria, BI-04, registered, hyphen, powerful probiotic cultures that support your gut's microbiome and healthy immune function. Asterisk, why is the center aligned? Learn more. Oh dear God. Oh, you went to PubMed! Interesting. Probiotic supplementation for respiratory and gastrointestinal illness symptoms in healthy, physically active individuals. I don't know if this is fuckery or not. Interesting. We don't know. Here, if you're smart, you can read this. I'm not gonna know what to do with it, honestly. At least you did the tab right.
Oh, pictures. A bifidobacteria. We don't even know if this is a real picture. Nootropics. So what? That's okay. Caffeine. Serving size 1 packet. Amount per serving 15 calories. Total carbs 4 grams. Fiber 2 grams. So you could subtract that from carbs. So that would be 2 grams of total carbs. Chromium. You can just take a screenshot. It'll last longer. Other ingredients, natural flavors. Okay. Silica, lecithin, organic stevia. Oh, this stevia's the aftertaste of stevia. I cannot. Monk fruit, I guess, covers up the stevia. I don't know. Get the results you want. Oh, before and afters. Let's see. Oh, did you put a disclaimer on this? We don't know. We don't know. Before, after, products use Skinny Cold Brew, White Mocha, SKNY gummies. You're telling me you didn't use a wrap too? You're telling me you didn't use a wrap too? Oh, the individual in this photograph is an independent distributor for ItWorks. The success of this individual is not necessarily indicative of other success. Results may be affected by a variety of factors such as starting weight, blood type, exercise, and diet. These depictions are not intended to make claims that these products can be used to diagnose, treat, cure, mitigate, or prevent any disease. Food supplements are not substitutes for a varied, balanced diet and healthy lifestyle. Good for them for saying that. Also, these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. It would be interesting, though, if they actually put this near the picture. Look, it's so far down. Someone's just going to be like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And then they're just going to go over this text. Keto friendly and vegetarian. Want to know more? Not really. Okay, we're done with you. We're going to go back and get yelled at. Good God. Where are you? No. Yes. Oh, what time are we at? 7 minutes? We've got another logical fallacy. At 6 minutes 40 seconds to 6 minutes 59 seconds, she says, we've mentioned it at least 47.5 times in the last 2.5 weeks, right? And so you've got to make sure that you're loud about that. The speaker uses exaggeration and repetition to create a sense of urgency and importance, appealing to emotions rather than presenting a logical argument. I'm having issues. Please hold. Oh, another appeal to emotion. If you're new here, we're just going to do double. What is the appeal to emotion fallacy? Manipulating emotions instead of presenting logical arguments is the appeal to emotion. For example, think of the children. How can you vote against this bill? One of my something's messed up on my sound. That's okay. Vegetarian coffee, wow, revolutionary. Don't rain on their parade, Savannah. Don't rain on Ashleigh Mayfield's parade, certainly.
Sarasota. And now we moved to Alabama, and it's like I have completely stopped posting it. How many of you need to get back to the basics? Drop a 4 in the chat, okay? And that's me. I was like, man, I stopped doing it. And it's those little things that make a difference. I'm drinking the coffee every day. Why am I not putting it in my stories like I was?
Okay.
Doing Facebook Lives. I've gotten away
He didn't turn the mics
What the
on.
hell?
I'm so sorry.
doing my Facebook Lives
Oh my
over the
God.
years. This added so. If you have ever found value from a Facebook Live,
That was Cola
just
Brandt.
drop the word
I'm so
yes
sorry.
below. Okay. And I'm saying that
Sorry.
humbly, but I know so many of you have shared this with your team. So many of you have been educated because of my live. So many of you, it's just motivated you for the day.
Oh my God. So many of you have been educated by my lives. So many of you have been motivated by my lives. Okay. Ugh.
Right? Like you're like, I find value in when you speak, have us speak more. Okay. And that was really humbling because when we were just at this
I know what I said earlier about feeling good about your accomplishments. I feel like this is braggadocious and not a confident. It goes overboard. I'll just have to get the Splendid Cancer. Yeah, I'm definitely the Sweet and Low. Definitely Sweet and Low was great before I ended up, having issues. Doesn't coffee speed up your metabolism slightly, so all coffee slightly helps lose weight? I think it's more complex than that. I mean, I think coffee naturally, I don't know. Ask a registered dietitian. Could she be more arrogant? Liz, probably so.
this event in Florida, I at least had what's a dozen? Is that 12 or 10? A decade is 10.
Oh my God. She said in 7 minutes 45 to 8:03. Hold on, it's still gone.
A dozen is 12. Why is that hard? Why, that shouldn't be hard. But I at least had.
She said, so many of you have shared with your team. So many of you have been educated because of my live. So many of you. It's just motivated you for the day, right? That's a bandwagon fallacy. The speaker implies that because many people find value in her live sessions, everyone should participate and find them valuable. They're also alphabetized now, so we love this. Why are there so many A's? What is the bandwagon fallacy? Arguing something is true or right because it's popular is the bandwagon fallacy. For example, everyone is buying this phone, so it must be the best one. I am literally regretting redoing these with my voice, but it's my channel, so I was like, maybe I shouldn't do the robotic voice, but we are alphabetized now, so that is positive. I'm getting a little ugh. I feel like if anyone was confused about what a dozen is, it would be because Baker's dozen is 13. Same, Ov. Same. Also, Ov is one of our small business owners. We just binged! Yes! We just binged in the positive direction. Ov is a small business owner and generously has a discount code. If you're a crafter, check out Ov. If you like handmade, intentional, really good quality things, jewelry and knitting markers, stitch markers for knitting, stitch markers for crochet. You can choose the type of clasp and the size and stuff like that. So check out Ov. They better never talk about how their products help with brain clarity when she's struggling with a dozen. I will say this. I never believe about the prove it ketones just when this is bad. No, I'll say this. For their product efficacy, I never believe anything about the ketones because Exhibit 1, Courtney Shortney. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say right now. We need to have a little bing kazoo.
10 people that came
Oh,
up.
and this is new. It's from what I guess I didn't know this, but I have a couple writing fonts and some digital stickers now too. I love that. I love that so much.
To me that were like, man, I still listen to your podcast. I have not recorded a podcast in almost 3 years. And they're like, I'm still listening to your podcast, which is super cool. So I know that I have value, but, getting back to these Facebook lives, if you want to know what helped me get $2,000 a month in an online business, it was going live. It was talking. Now I did it in a season where most people weren't doing it because it was when live first came out in 2016, 2017. But I tell my team all the time, video got me to making $2,000 a month. And video is still used in such a massive way. I think about talking on Instagram stories. I think about TikToks. I think about Reels, like Facebook Lives. Being able to get your story out, being able to get your voice out. How the heck are people supposed to buy from you, partner with you, support you if they don't even know you and they don't know your story? Because you're too, I don't like the sound.
We need to get the Wicked, the dance with the books. The practice one, when we get clapped at, I feel like that's the best use of our time. Why is it just for reach? It's kind of like on your website. It's just there's just some podcasts are trash. They do it to try to get people to join their team. Income claim much? Yeah. She's actually better than normal about putting the income disclosure in her post, but she doesn't do it here. For sure, she doesn't. Play?
Of my voice. Okay, I don't like the sound of my voice either, but you see me on here. And so this is a basic that I
Am I going to say this? Ashleigh, you're telling me you actually don't like the sound of your voice? I've got a couple questions. I do have a couple questions.
have to get back to. I have to get back to doing Facebook Lives and adding more value because this also fills my cup, right? It fills my cup. So what are the basics?
I don't like my voice, but hearing myself talk fills my cup. Or is that not what she's saying? Oh, sorry. That's not what she's saying. My bad.
That you need to get back to. Did you used to be very consistent with Reels and now you stop? Did you used to be consistent with sending out messages and now you stop? Did you used to be consistent with bringing your products to work and using them in the break room and putting the...
Stop. Bringing your products to work and using them in the break room so that you can recruit your coworkers. Oh my God. Ma'am? No. 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 I don't even know what to say. Oh, God.
I don't think you're qualified to teach us.
I don't think you're qualified to teach us.
Wrapper on top. You don't put that coffee wrapper on the bottom. You don't let it sink down to the bottom of the trash. You put it right on top, flat face up with a sticky note that says, I'm in cubicle 3. Come find me if you need fabric. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. That'd be really...
Don't do that, but really you should do that. And I hope that you take that advice. Is that the undertone of what I'm picking up? I am like a good MLM team member, and I'm also a really bad MLM team member. Did you really mean that? Should I really do this? What do you mean by this? I annoy people very, very quickly.
Really dumb. But you put it face up, and so people are like, what's this? What's this happy coffee? What's this skinny brew? Right? And so maybe...
Nobody gives a shit. I'm the only one that does that. If I am, obviously this marketing technique would not work on me. She's joking, right? She doesn't seem like she's joking, though. But nobody does to me, but I don't know. Yes, oh my God. Now I know why there was always an Avon catalog in our bathrooms at work. Yes, Liz, 100%.
Maybe you were doing some things that you've gotten away from. And not because you intentionally wanted to get away from them. Maybe just life happened. Maybe you reached a level of success and stopped doing the things that got you to that level, right? Because that's the
If it's what is it called? If it's passive income, what is it called? What's the income called where you don't have to work after you've done it? Like, for example, when I make a YouTube video, I will make a couple pennies on it. I don't have to, like, once I make it, it'll just live out in the wild, free and clear. And Google AdSense does its thing. I don't have to keep going and remaking the video over and over and over and over again. Residual. It's passive and residual. MLM, not passive, not residual. You know how I know that? She's saying, oh, you stopped doing the things that got you to the level of success, meaning that you can't maintain that. You are falling down. Also, does someone want to take pity on me and remove the 7 from the screen? Residual. Y'all are the best. Thank you so much.
crazy thing about success. When you reach a certain level, you either get away from the things that got you there, or if you're only focused on the things that got you there, you might not go to the next level, right? And
so you're never going to be happy. If you like the level you're at, you're fucked. If you lose your level that you're at, you're fucked. Right? I was listening to Ava Matea's video today, and I was listening to an Arbonne person talk who had just ranked up super fast. And she said, I don't really feel like it's real. And maybe I'll feel like it's real when I go to conference. But she's never going to feel that feeling of like, I did it, because they're always saying you can do better. You can go to the next level. If you don't go to the next level now, when are you going to do it? You could start sliding back. You never get good about your accomplishments in MLM because the income's not passive. It's not residual. It's always continuing to fall because there's a churning that happens in MLM of the mid to lower tiers. That's super high, 99.6%. So you have to keep adding. You have to keep filling up that churning that happens. I think that's what Ashleigh's having to do. But what do I know?
So being able to do that, oh, thanks, Jeanette. I appreciate that. So that's going to be really, really important. And then the last thing I'm going to say that is going to be super important for me, not only for myself, but also my team, is protecting my mindset. Drop a 5 below if you struggle with your mindset. Maybe you're already counting yourself out. We just had some incredible promotions. We've got incredible things that are going on in our company. And maybe if you're in a different company, you do too, right? But maybe you're already...
So thank you for taking the like away. I appreciate it. 66 is great.
Counting yourself out. Maybe you're already looking at how far you've got to go instead of how far you've come. Maybe you walked back home and you're just in a defeated situation. Maybe you came back and your spouse wasn't very supportive of you, or maybe something bad happened while you were gone. I don't know. I don't know what you're...
It's interesting that she's talking about the spouse not being supportive instead of saying like, I should stay out of people's marriage by giving someone advice that goes against like your plan for money and your spouse's plan for money. I'm going to tell you like, oh my God, why isn't your spouse supportive? I don't know. Maybe because 99.6% of people don't make money, lose money, or go into debt in multi-level marketing. I don't know. It's almost as good as 606. 606 is my favorite number of all time. It would be incredible if maybe 7 years in the future, if I'm still streaming, we get to the point where I could get 606 likes on a video. That would be magical. 606 has been my favorite number since kindergarten. I don't know why.
You're walking through, but protecting your mindset matters. And it can happen so fast. Like, I like to think that I have a high level of emotional intelligence. I like to think I pour into myself.
Oh God. Instead of emotional intelligence, I would rather have emotional agility. We talked about that in IOP. Even though I got kicked out, I learned a lot of good things. I would just rather have emotional agility than emotional intelligence. That's just me, though. I'm trying to pull up my notes because I have a lot of them typed up. I think I'm trying to think about how to explain it. Sorry, Google's like, "Oh, we're gonna load slow." It's more nuanced. It's more, for me, we were taught it because it's better at managing emotions. I mean, I'm still gonna have big emotions anyways. Yes, 87. Ov gets to enjoy their favorite number pretty frequently here on the lives, which is incredible. It's different than emotional intelligence. And I think, well, what we were taught in IOP is that emotional agility has some advantages. Emotional intelligence aims to control emotions. If I'm saying this bad, just correct me in the comments afterwards. And emotional agility goes into, and I've talked about it a little bit on live, like emotions are neutral. They're signposts for core values, and that emotions give us data. Instead of trying to control, like MLMs do, like with the bite model, if I can pull this up. What the hell? It's more about control for the destructive side, and I think you can get caught up with leaders like this and the control you're in, and if you have emotional agility instead, it's not about shutting down your gut. It's not about shutting down your emotions or controlling them or funneling them to do something that your upline wants you to do. Anyways, rant done.
Every single day, whether I'm reading a book, I'm listening to a podcast, like I've been growing myself and working on myself since January of 2017. So I'm 8 years deep. I have invested 10,000 hours into becoming
I thought she was going to say $10,000, but I'm sure she's invested more.
Mentally tough and mentally strong. I am at a mastery level. And guess what?
I'm at a mastery level? Come on, dude. Ashleigh? I feel like sometimes if you have to say it, then you're not really quite it. Now, again, I support you feeling confident in your accomplishments. I think that the accomplishments have to be there. But what do I know?
I can still get negative. I still have bad days. We were just at, I told you I had food in my, we were just
Sorry?
at eating.
Get out of here. I don't even know. When I, again, struggling with my mental health, it was a game changer to say emotions are neutral instead of getting stuck in, I feel guilty about being sad. I feel guilty about being angry. Now, if it's carried guilt, if it's carried sadness, that isn't really healthy for your mental health. But if you're acknowledging like feeling and expressing anger, you have the right to do that. Feeling and expressing fear, again, the right to do that. Feeling and expressing joy, you can do that too. If it's carried, that's different. I feel like I'm rambling. I'm so sorry.
Positive possum. So everyone drop a name below. Look at this. I was just telling someone I can deal with mice, but I hate rats because of their tail. This tail grosses me out. But
possums are great. I think possums eat like a lot of ticks and stuff. They eat a lot of something. They're really cool animals.
Positive possum. And this is a representative. First of all, it was really sweet that my husband did that, but it was representative of thinking positive and being
Good night,
positive,
Wendy.
right? And so how do you need to fix your mindset? Maybe you need to stop communicating with some people that get you in a bad mood. Maybe when people come to you to vent, maybe you're someone that's super sweet and you're such a good listener, but you give people permission to dump on you. You give people permission to vent and say all the negative things.
What do you mean we give permission to people to dump on you? Because we don't have boundaries? What are you talking about? Yes, ticks and they can't get rabies. They're really cool animals. They're really cool. They're really cool animals.
things to you. And maybe that, like, now, you know, you're not only a good listener, but you're super empathetic and sympathetic. And now you're carrying other people's burdens.
No, we don't do that. Is she saying that's bad? Because that's not, I don't know what she's saying yet.
You have to set boundaries. You have to make a decision that I'm going to work my business. And my husband said this on a team training a week ago. Focus on the output and not the outcome, because we quit when we don't get the outcome we want. We get frustrated, we quit. We have massive bonuses that are happening through the next month. Some people are not going to earn it. And then they're going to be like, well, I'm not good enough. Do you realize I've promoted?
Do you realize I'm incredible at this and I'm just a really bad teacher because you're not picking up what I'm putting down? Because I don't know how to put it down in a way that people can actually pick it up. Oh, wait, also, it's a broken compensation model. It's a broken compensation model. I say it's broken. It's also unethical, but I say it's broken because she's going to get paid whether you sell to a customer or not. She would know about lack of boundaries. She preys on people who don't know to shut her down with boundaries. She wants people to have boundaries, except if they decide to have boundaries with her. She's allowed to yell. She's allowed to name call. She's allowed to be manipulative, in my opinion. Those are all internal boundaries that you get to say, no, if you do this, I'm going to disengage from the conversation. If you do this, I'm going to disengage from the team. If you're going to manipulate me, I'm going to disengage from the team. If you're going to yell and name call and be sarcastic in an argument, I'm going to disengage. Boundaries are about what you're going to do if someone crosses important things that you care about, that are part of your internal values. I don't know if people stand up to her. I really don't.
And ranked up so many times without a bonus, like, it's not the end of the world. But when you just focus on the output, when you show up every single day and say, I'm going to win the day, I'm going to do the things that I need to do, the outcome will happen organically. I tell my team all the time, if you do the right work produces results every time. It's a formula.
No. I believe this for so long. If I'm just a good student, if I'm going to work 50 hours a week on my MLM, if I'm going to show up and do the parties and talk about the opportunity and all this other stuff, stars earn cars. I'm going to sell enough to get to star at Mary Kay. Stars earn cars. Stars earn cars. Well, guess what? Stars also give your upline a bonus. Did she tell us that? No. Oh, but it was in the compensation model, the compensation plan, DC. You should have known it. You should have asked questions. Okay. Thanks for guilting the person who is still learning how to do shit. So cool. I don't remember what it's called, but it is something. Let's see if it is one about blaming the worker. And I don't remember. Is it the slippery slope? I'm not sure. I'll have to think about it.
Just like Betty Crocker, if you go and look at the back of the box of brownies, if you follow the instructions to a T, you're going to get brownies. It is a mathematical equation. It is a formula. It is a law.
It's a law? No. It's a recipe, and people are not like recipes. Multi-level marketing is not like a recipe. You can say it's like a recipe all day long. Doesn't mean like that it is a recipe. And to tell people, oh, it is a false analogy. Let's go. She said it's a mathematical equation. It's a formula. It's a law. She's going to say a few other things, and then we'll talk about false analogy.
Right? But if you're like, well, I wanted to go fast, so I'm going to cook my brownies at 3 minutes at 500. That doesn't work. Or if you're like, oh, well, I don't want to go that fast. I'm going to cook my brownies for an hour at 100. That doesn't work. You have to follow the box. You have to follow the formula. And so there's a formula to the work. And you might be saying, well, I'm doing all the work and it's not working. Yeah, because the next level the bottom level is doing the work. The next level is it effective? Is it effective? So you could be doing the work all day long.
So this was a false analogy or weak analogy. They're the same thing. She said, it's a mathematical equation. It's a formula. It's a law, right? But if you're like, well, I wanted to go fast, so I'm going to cook my brownies at 3 minutes. At 500, that doesn't work. Ashleigh's comparing business success to cooking brownies, which we all yelled at a second ago, which oversimplifies the complexities of running a business and ignores the many variables involved. What is the weak analogy fallacy? Fallacy is claiming that some items or events that have only a few similarities are practically the same in almost everything else is a weak analogy fallacy. For example, suggesting that the U.S. Military Academy and the U.S. Naval Academy should merge because they both graduate future military leaders despite significant differences in curriculum and focus. I've changed a couple of these because I'm trying to use examples that get us to maybe consider our biases about a few things, but think about the analogies or the I may change them in the future, but I've just been adjusting them to think about things a little bit differently. Anyways, laws can be changed. Mathematics never changes. I think she's also talking about like gravity law, but this is not accurate.
Baby, but there's effective and non-effective work. And I see people doing non-effective work over and over and over.
How interesting. All the people who are failing are doing the non-effective work and the people who are winning are doing the effective work. You're moving the goalpost. You're literally moving the goalpost. Okay.
They're like, but I'm consistent. Yeah, you're consistently sucking. Oh, sorry.
You're consistently sucking. I need to have a folder of shit that MLM leaders say. We'll just rewind it. I can't believe she says this stuff. I'm surprised every single time. And then I'm like, oh, I shouldn't be surprised. Because it's Ashleigh. So we're at 14:11. I'm going to go back to 14 minutes. If y'all know anybody who's live, I'd like to raid their stream. I thought Clowntown was going live, but maybe that's happening later on. Oh my god, here we go.
Baby, but there's effective and non-effective work. And I see people doing non-effective work over and over and over. And they're like, but I'm consistent. Yeah, you're consistently sucking. Oh, sorry.
Ad hominem.
Sorry, you're consistently being ineffective. So
she said, yeah, you're consistently sucking. Oh, sorry, you're consistently being ineffective. So Ashleigh's not directing this at a specific person. The statement attacks the character of those who are not effective in their work rather than addressing the argument itself. We love an ad hominem, but we don't. What is the ad hominem fallacy? Attacking the person instead of addressing the argument is an ad hominem. For example, you can't trust Jim's opinion on climate change. He's not even a scientist. Sorry, I'm shocked she said that.
If all you're doing is slathering product all over your wall, if your face is nowhere to be seen, if you have Tweety Bird for a profile picture, if you have a private Facebook account, if you are...
Trigger warning for mental health. So I'll wave my hand when I'm done. Mute me if you don't want to hear this. And yes, we do try to do trigger warnings here. It's something to let other people skip over it. It's helping people make good decisions about what they take in. But so I'll wave my hand when I'm done. The way she talks to her team is the way I talk to myself when I'm really unwell. I think she needs to help to adjust her attitude towards others. Yeah. I think though, when you're dysregulated, I think when we look at the control that she has over people, she has destructive influence. And I think and this is just my opinion, she has been doing this for so long. I don't know if she wants to change. You can't reason with nonsense. We could say, oh, if she could just sit down and listen. It's different. You cannot reason with nonsense. She's claiming absolute authority. She, in my opinion, power hungry. She's elitist, in my opinion. And organization, I think she hits both. I think she hits leader. I think she hits organization. Oh my God. Authoritarian. No legitimate reason to leave. It's fuckery.
Are, never showing your
I hope she doesn't provide counseling at her husband's church because that would be awful. Oh my God. People in authority talking like that has caused me so many problems in my life. Yeah, I mean, you're taught that people in authority, I think you're taught. I was taught that people in authority are trustworthy. Instead of saying, no, everyone should be able to stand up to scrutiny and don't follow authority figures just because they're an adult. Don't follow an authority figure just because they're in a, teaching position or a principal position or a pastor or anything like that. And that got me into big trouble. Nobody announced from my subscriptions. Oh no. Wait, what? What happened? Sorry, I'm looking Alexis. I didn't see. I'm not sure. Can you give me some more information? Sorry. No one deserves to be talked about like that. And you don't have to sit down and I say, you don't have to continue to show up to her team and be treated like this. She is, in my opinion, she's abusing her authority. She's abusing her influence to keep people on her team. And people think that if they continue to let her treat them like this, that they're going to be successful in their multi-level marketing company. And I don't agree.
Your journey, if I can go to your page and boo, I don't even know that you're using
live streams for jumping. Oh, okay. Sorry. Thank you. I get it now. Daston Daily and Marco. Okay, cool. We'll thank you so much. I wasn't tracking.
products. I don't even know that the business is changing your life. Why the heck would anyone join you? And so you have to be consistent, which is the foundation, but then you have to be effective, right?
What if okay. Oh, I'm sorry. What if the product is not changing your life? Are you then supposed to say, make it look like the product's changing your life? What if the product is not changing your life? I feel that her treatment of people is not healthy and it doesn't feel fair to me. And I have big feelings about that. I'm processing what I'm feeling right now. You would think in a situation like this, in a training situation, she's in a teacher position allegedly, that she's in a leader position, that our authentic selves would be welcomed, that there is an atmosphere of emotional, regulated interactions, that there would be honest yet regulated conversations. But here we are. Yes. It was. I just lost track. I appreciate you giving me more info. Thank you.
And part of
That you could speak up without fear of retribution. That all emotions would be welcomed. I'm just reading my notes as I'm listening to her. That you would have civil and respectful language. That you would feel heard instead of yelled at. I don't know. Interesting.
all of this has to do with mindset, because when you focus on the output, when you focus on showing up every day and you focus on being effective and you just do that over and over and over and over and over, the people will come to you.
No, they won't. Oh, but if you get the right mindset, you could have done it too, DC. If you just had the right mindset, yeah, all of your work, 50 hours a week, doing all the parties, going to trainings 8 hours away because there was nobody close to me. So I went all the way back from Mississippi to Texas every other weekend so I could be around the right people and I could learn the right things. You're saying that all that work, all that sacrifice, all of the actual sales I did was ineffective because my mindset wasn't something that a leader like her would have approved of. And everybody who isn't successful, it's of their mindset. Really? Really? Huh. Interesting. Ma'am, we disagree. You don't have to agree with others' emotions, but a leader should not be stomping on others' emotions. Agree. I have the right to regulate. I have the right to regulate my emotions, and I extend you the same right. I have the right to express disagreement, thoughts, feelings, and needs without shame or judgment. I extend you the same right. You don't have to agree. You definitely don't have to agree. I have the right to hold beliefs and principles that differ from others. I have the right to hold beliefs and principles that differ from Ashleigh. And I extend her the same right. I'm also going to speak up. I was watching Sharon. She does like government, Sharon Says So, and talking about some of the disinformation that's going on with what the reps are telling people. Anyway, I don't want to get political. She was saying something that I thought was really great that could apply to multi-level marketing or anti-MLM. She said, sunshine is the best disinfectant. Meaning, when you shine a light on something, that's when people can start to wake up, and it's kind of a scurrying of bad behavior. So, us sneaking into Zoom calls, y'all whistleblowing, bringing attention to leaders who are, like Ashleigh, being chicken nuggets. Sunshine's the best disinfectant. That doesn't mean I'm happy. That means we're shining a light on fuckery. I just thought that was cool. Rachel said, on a lighter note, your pause game is still going strong tonight. Awesome freeze frame. Thank you so much. I feel I feel like this is probably my best pause game I've done in a while. I'm taking screenshots too. All right.
Okay, that's how I got to $2,000 a month. I just showed up on Facebook Live. I just started speaking. I did it scared. I did it crying. I did it with not liking the sound of my voice. I did it sometimes stuttering. I did it with picking my nose. Today, I did it with food flying through my mouth as I was talking. Okay, like these things happen. But
you're not teaching people how to go live. Hey, take your phone, do a recording on your camera, watch it back. If you don't feel like you have anything to improve upon, send it to your leader, ask for feedback. Then practice on your camera. Practice again and again and again. Keep it to 15 seconds. Ideally, keep it maybe to 8 seconds. What can you say in 8 seconds that's effective that talks about your business? Practice that. Send it to your leader if you are not self-aware to be able to say, oh, I need to make eye contact with the camera. I need to say things a little bit slower. I need to condense my language. I personally, DC personally has a problem editing down. I do. You're not teaching people, you're shaming them for not taking the risk when you could teach them and they would feel more comfortable taking the risk. That's the incredible thing about teaching. That's the incredible thing about the teachers in the chat is that they make things that are scary and somewhat that seem unattainable, attainable for people. And they help connect the dots with knowledge they know to knowledge that they need to know. And they help continue to build bridges so that you can learn and learn and learn. And maybe you get to a place where you can learn that you never thought you could go because of teachers. Shout out to the great teachers who don't shame you for not knowing how to do something. I'm getting emotional because I've had really great teachers in my life. Teachers don't get paid enough. Good teachers are incredible. I'm trying to regulate myself. Teachers can also help build bridges for kids or adults and help get them to places that maybe they've been overlooked to getting to or that someone didn't think they could get to, and it's mostly a situation where maybe they didn't have a good teacher. I would never throw someone to the wolves with Illustrator. If I teach other people how to use it, they'll know it better and maybe like it the way I do. Exactly, Demi. Freeze frame? Yes, I'll write that down, Michelle. Here we go. We're at 1516. I know she's done an ad hominem. We did the false analogy. Oh, we're coming up to a slippery slope. Bad teachers shame because they don't know how to teach. I think so.
At what point are you going to stop holding yourself back? At what point are you going to say another year is going to go by of me being stuck? No, you're keeping yourself stuck because if you're not choosing it, if you're not changing it, you're choosing it. And that is a choice. It is a choice to stay at the bottom. It is a choice to drown in debt. It is a choice to be miserable in life. And so
it's a choice. You
know what? I love myself. Even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget, I still love myself.
I am using moderation and containment. I'm using my emotional regulation because I want to follow the own rules on my channel. I'm not going to cuss someone out. I'm not going to name call. I want to do those things right now. She said, at what point are you going to say another year is going to go by of me being stuck? No, you're keeping yourself stuck because if you're not choosing it, if you're not changing it, you're choosing it. And that is a choice. It is a choice to stay at the bottom. It's a choice to drown in debt. It's a choice to be miserable in life. That's a slippery slope. Ashleigh is suggesting that not making immediate changes will inevitably lead to staying at the bottom, drowning in debt, and being miserable in life, without considering other possible outcomes or factors. Oh my God, I don't even know what to say. We'll just play. What is the slippery slope fallacy? Arguing that one small step will inevitably lead to a chain of negative events is the slippery slope fallacy. For example, if we legalize marijuana, soon all drugs will be legal. I will like to say that I don't think marijuana use is bad. I'm saying that that is one of the arguments that we hear from certain people, and it is a slippery slope. Thumbs downer, what's up? And it is a choice that Ashleigh says horrible things to people who could be struggling emotionally, socially, financially. Yeah. And can Ashleigh make us feel a certain way? No. Is she being mean? Yes. She is. She absolutely is being mean. She is being illogical. She is using what she's saying to attempt to use influence in a destructive way. And I think we can sometimes get stuck in saying, Ashleigh is making us feel like shit. When Ashleigh says this is the story I make up about it, and I feel angry. When I hear Ashleigh say, at what point are you going to say another year is going to go by of me being stuck? No, you're keeping yourself stuck, because if you're not choosing it, if you're not changing it, you're choosing it. And that is a choice. It is a choice to stay at the bottom. It is a choice to drown in debt. It's a choice to be miserable in life. When I hear her say it, the story I make up about it is that she is trying to control people and shame people into falling in line and to becoming somebody who's going to go in the cogs and continue to churn out the money she needs to make to be a top director. I feel angry at the coercion. I feel sad at the way she's using destructive influence to keep control over her downline. Mostly I feel angry. And anger is neutral. It's neutral. We look at her attempt to clone people. We look at her saying like the ends justify the means. Getting to something, whatever you need to do to get there, that's what you're going to do. We'd look at the fear. We look at the guilt, and that would be carried fear. That would be carried guilt. We look at the obedience that she is calling people to. We look at her claims of absolute authority. We look at her power-hungry way that she is talking to people. And again, using I language is super helpful. And using a talking format is helpful. When I hear her say this is a story I make up about it, and I feel this way. Is that true? Is that false? Can you give me more information? If it's not true or false. Like Miss Rachel says, it's okay to have big feelings. Yep. It's okay to have big feelings and to reject shame from others for feeling your feelings. I have been in a rough spot mentally and emotionally for a solid 2 weeks now for very valid reasons. Do I want to be? No, but soon enough, it won't always be like this. For now, it's fine. Yep. God, I've stretched out this video so far. I'd say I'm sorry, but I feel like she's someone to keep an eye on because of her destructive influence. She's also hitting a false dichotomy at the same time of what she said that I'm not going to repeat because I think it's hitting us all a certain way. It's a false dichotomy of what she's doing. It was a slippery slope and also a false dichotomy, which I think is a weak analogy. False dilemma. I'm still learning because we did new words. I think it's false dilemma. Yes. Either or fallacy. We hope. What is the false dilemma fallacy or either or fallacy? Presenting only two options when more exist is the false dilemma fallacy. For example, you're either with us or against us. So close. You were so close, DC. I think that we see that with what she's saying. She says it a lot. You're either with us or against us. You're either choosing success or you're choosing failure. And she does this a lot. Yep, I've watched that, Rachel. If you ever watched the documentary about Gwen Shamblin and her remnant church and their diet culture, this is the same shame game. I agree this lady needs to be watched. Yeah. Hi, Diane. I'm not mad, just disappointed. My mom probably. Yeah. All right, we're almost done.
Your mindset matters, and maybe you need to go get you a little positive possum, okay? And I might have to hang him from my ear to remind me, like, hey,
again, she's asking you to be emotionally intelligent, which is controlling your feelings. And I would pose that we can choose emotional agility and that emotions give us information, that emotions are neutral, that they're all welcomed, that they're neutral. And so when your upline's telling you, you can't feel that, that's destructive. You can't feel that, it's going to hurt you. It's not going to be positive. It's not adding to your positive mentality. Emotions are neutral. Emotions are neutral. Emotions are signposts for core values. Emotions give us information. That's what emotions give us.
okay, we're not trying to conquer the world in a day. We're not trying to conquer the world in 30 days. Like, baby,
People in ItWorks are trying to conquer the world. Oh, she's not exactly saying that. Good God. Yeah, Funny Fridays is great.
can't do it, and he can't do it. I'm gonna take this off. Sorry if this hurts you, little buddy. Oh, that's like stringed on. Okay, well, we're gonna get that string out of you. Did I just apologize to my stuffed animal? Yeah, because we're a stuffed animal family. Don't make fun of us. But I might have to say, like, listen, little positive possum. What should I call him? Should I call him like Peter? Peter the positive. He's my positive possum. And so
Oh,
this
God.
is, if you're hopping on late, my husband just bought this for me so I could stay positive. Not that I'm feeling negative. I was just getting very overwhelmed. And so you got to find ways. And so now I'm going to hug this little ugly, this god awful ugly thing. And just, okay, I can be positive. I can do it. I don't need to win the world in a day. I don't need to change. I don't need to change a million lives. I just need to change one. Okay. Company at large is going to change a million lives, but I'm just going to change one. And then I'm going to go to number two. And then I'm going to it's one step at a time. And if I don't reach my goal that I want on February 28th, that's okay. It's not, I'm still changing my life. I'm still making progress. Why? Because I'm focused on the output, not the outcome. When you focus on the outcome, you put all this pressure on yourself and you think you get so tripped up in your head and you think, well, if I don't triple, quadruple, galactic promote because I see all the top people doing it, then I suck. No, you don't. You don't suck because guess what?
You just told us we suck. She literally told us that we suck. Oh, wait, what did she say? If you're not choosing, she said, at what point are you going to say another year is going to go by of me being stuck? No, you're keeping yourself stuck because if you're not choosing it, if you're not changing it, you're choosing it. And that is a choice. It's a choice to stay at the bottom. It's a choice to drown in debt. It's a choice to be miserable in life. What? Hello?
What? Boo, we climb the ladder one step at a time too. Baby, ain't no one jump. And these stories that you hear are people, jump. That's rare. That's rare. Okay. And I don't know about you. I'm not rare. Okay. I'm pretty normal. I'm pretty average. Okay. I mean, I think I'm special, but
She does.
bird's eye view, I'm pretty bland. So we gonna hold on to our little positive possum and we just gonna say it's okay. I'm gonna get there eventually, but I'm not gonna get there if I quit. This is why you can't be quitting. You can't be quitting. Okay. So those are the three things I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on a game plan. I'm getting back to the basics and I'm focusing on mindset. So I love you guys. It's winning season. So it's time to win. Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye, friends.
Oh, God. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Always team up. We did it! Yay! Woo! Hooray! We did it!
Woo! All right. I cannot raid Destin daily for some reason. I have an option of raiding Marco if y'all want to do that. I will say that the chat rules are very different over there. I want to give you a heads up. It's not the same kind of space. Obviously, much bigger creator. He's also I think reviewing one of the guys from Juice Plus that is very misogynistic. I'm not trying to say don't watch it. I'm just trying to give you a heads up. If we do end up doing that, I want to give you a heads up about the different types of live chats that are out there. And it matters to me. You can't be quitting because it hurts her paycheck. K-Bird, I think that sums up the entire video. I vote to continue keeping an eye on Ashleigh. That's sweet. Tori said, I really do appreciate the extra love, everyone. Live chat's the best. Do you all want to raid Marco, or do y'all want to just end the stream? 1, if you want to raid Marco. 2, if you just want to end the stream. I want to take live chat's perspective into account. It looks like Jen's going live maybe tomorrow to end the stream. Okay. You don't mind? We have a 2. Oh, I decide. Dither, yes, you want to raid Marco? That's probably why my supervisor when I was at Cutco was so upset when I quit. I lasted about a week. Yep, they couldn't get that commission from you. Okay, let's just end the stream. If you want to go, just type in always Marco if you want to go over there. That's great. Thank you so much for joining. I don't take it for granted that y'all are here. I appreciate your commentary and your compassion for one another. And I will see you for Cole LeBrant stream tomorrow to gear us up for sneaking into Cole LeBrant's live on Monday. And he does not know that we are going to be live streaming his live stream because there's fuckery afoot over there. There's ones. Good night. Good night. Good night. Okay. Hold on. Edit. If you just want to end, you can pop out of the chat. There's a couple people that want to go over there. Marco. Okay. February. Oh, that's not even tonight. Sorry. It's tomorrow. All right. We'll just end the stream. All right. Y'all are the best. Take care of yourselves. Hydrate. Take your meds. Take care of yourselves. Regulate. We'll see you next time. Hey everyone, it's DC. Want to share your MLM story, blow the whistle on a current or past MLM, cults, unethical coaches or businesses, or get in touch with our moderators? Head over to my campsite.bio link in my YouTube description. It's your one-stop shop for all things anti-MLM. Whether you're looking to submit your experience, expose unethical practices, or just connect with our community, we're here to listen. Let's fight MLM schemes together.